JX600 unboxing. Hi, I'm Billy, one of the Fuji Guys, here to give you an unboxing of the FinePix JX600 camera. This camera does come in different variations from things like the JX620 and so forth. They vary by either the zoom, megapixels, or screen size. This camera also comes in various colors. For this one here, I actually am unboxing the one in red. It's a cool looking camera, so I want to choose that. So let's take a quick look at this camera right off the bat. So the first thing that you're going to see, of course, is the warranty card. Like anything, you want to check it out first and read it. It comes with the software CD. There is a quick start guide included, but for the full manual, you need to go into the CD itself and download the PDF file. For the owner's manual, it comes in various languages, so that's where you're going to find that. Okay, I'm just going to put that aside. Not that important, not that cool. You got the camera, of course, here. It's actually sealed properly. And of course you got the security tape sticker here. And again, this is unboxing it for the very first time. You're going to have this little LCD cover that you can pull off if you want to. And there you go. Very slim style camera. I like this color actually. It has a nice metallic finish to the front. Even the lens, it has that same red on red look to it. It's a very slim style camera. And it's quite inexpensive, so it's nice to carry around with you. I guess cell phones are being very popular now, but one thing that they don't do well on is, of course, in low light. I mean, this camera does have a built-in flash, and it's much better than most LED flash found on a cell phone. So the color is going to be a lot more appropriate when you take the photos. Okay, so I'm going to put this camera aside for now and see what else you get with this camera. You got your straps, as you can see here. This is a wrist strap that you can attach to the camera, and basically on the side here you got these eyelids that you can slide through and loop. I generally just use some sort of sharp object to kind of take the loop and drag it through and then pull it out on the opposite end. You got your batteries here. This is actually the NP45 battery, so it's a rechargeable lithium battery. And saying that, of course, you should have a charger of some sort in here. So let's see what we got. We got a USB cable. Generally it's nothing special with these cables. It's just the standard stuff to download images to your computer. I definitely recommend for this particular model that you keep this handy. The reason being is because I believe the charger itself is actually a USB charger that's included with this camera. So you can take this a little adapter with, and it does require the use of that USB cable. As you can see here, the dual voltage charger. I do have the North American version. Depending on the country you come from, that you purchase it from, it may change slightly to your market. So the USB cable connects this way, and of course you can charge the camera via the USB connection here on the bottom. So you definitely need to bring the USB cable with you anywhere if you're traveling in order to charge. And the great thing to it though is that I believe charges at 1,000 milliamps. So I mean, if you got your cell phone, there you go. You got a free charger included with that as well. Charge your camera and your phone together. The battery is slightly charged when you first purchase it. So to put it on, to insert it in, you just follow the orange stripe with the tab there. Make sure that the contacts are going in towards the camera, as you can see. It clicks in place. It should stay there. If you want to release the badge, you can just slide it down, as you can see that little holder. You also need to pick up a SD card as well. It doesn't include one. I recommend at least a Class 4 rated card or higher if you wanted to. They're not that expensive anymore. You want to insert the card into the camera, close the lid, and then slide it shut. I really like this color actually. It's kind of a nice looking thing. It's slim, it's lightweight, and it's great. It has even a 5x zoom. So let's turn on the camera. Two ways of doing it. There's an on and off switch. There's also a playback button. Either way, you can hold it down to turn on the camera. Using the playback button to turn it on means that the lens is not going to come out. Now, for the first time when you turn it on, you're going to select the different languages using the directional pad. It does come with various languages here, as you can see. Too much. I can't even read some of these languages, unfortunately. I'm going to select English to be safe. Date and time, it's going to leave it as is. You can set that later on if you wanted to in the menu. And you're basically ready to go to take photos. Take a look at that. It's based on the SR Auto mode here, so it's going to detect the scene you're shooting. And if I push halfway down, whether I get the focus or not, it's going to show me I'm doing macro. I'm going to take a snapshot. Again, you know, you want to zoom in on the subject and use the zoom controls there, as you can see, and then take a photo. Okay. And if you want to do videos, what's great about this is that you don't have to go into the menu. There's a dedicated video record button down here. You push it, and it should start recording the HD video. And to stop video, you can just push the record button again, and it should stop the recording. So it's nice, quick access to that feature. And of course, the playback images, we're going to push the playback button. If it's a video for playback, you can see these little stripes. You're going to push down on the directional pad, and it's going to play the video. It has a speaker there. It has a mic somewhere in the front here to record. If you do zoom during the video, or the camera does focus on the video, it's going to pick up the sound. So you want to try to avoid the zooming at all possible. But you know, that's just the downfall of having a small compact camera. The microphone is very close to all the sound mechanisms, so it's going to pick that up. You can push left and right to go through the different images. You can push the zoom controls here to zoom in on the image. You can get pretty close. You can see if you got focus or not in this instance. It's a picture of the USB cable. You can push back to get completely out. If you want to delete an image, you push up. And then from there, you can select the current frame to be deleted. You can select a bunch of frames or all frames. I'll show you how to select some frames. I just took 3 shots here. 2 images, 1 video. I probably want to delete the video, so I'm going to push OK. And maybe delete this image here, push OK. And then you can see it highlights in green. I can push back, and it's going to tell me I have 2 images. I'm going to push up to confirm that, and it's going to delete those 2 images while keeping the other image there. And again, if you want to go back to shooting, just tap the shutter button. You're ready to go. Shooting modes are basically via the menu button. You can see pushing the menu, you get these quick, easy menu systems here. You get your mode, your menu of the camera, and setup. So for the mode, you push OK, and now you can select the different shooting modes that they have. There's even a toy filter effect mode, as you can see here. It gives you that old-fashioned look. You got things like miniature effects, pop color, soft. So that's kind of cool to play with. You even have selected colors, so only the orange appears, or only the yellow appears in the image, or only the green appears in the image on this. So that's kind of cool to have as a advanced filter option on this camera. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my video and follow me on YouTube as well. Subscribe to my my channel and follow me on Twitter. I will be doing a top features video on this camera, but it's going to be a combination of the J, the A, and the T series because they basically have the same features and they really apply to all the same cameras. Until then, of course, I'm Billy, one of the Fuji guys.